Okay, this is what I've done so far to the quilt, my mom's quilt. Um, what I did first was I measured the blocks that I was going to repair, and I cut some blocks according to the measurements. I sewed them together, and then I put them on top of the blocks that needed replacing. So I was gonna sew them on by machine, but I thought they were going to be too stiff. So what I decided to do was sew them on by hand. And I think they look okay. I'm gonna sew them on by hand, and then I'm gonna quilt over them the same way she quilted this quilt. And those I'm just gonna repair the top of the quilt and the bottom of the quilt, since it's where a quilt gets most of the wear and tear. You know, you hold it from the top to bring it over your shoulders. Then you have a man's beard, and over the years, you know, it causes it to tear. See, like right here. See right there? That's either the top or the bottom. And the bottom, everybody, you know, tends to tuck the blankets and quilts under the feet. You know, you got men's big, thick nails. And, you know, it tends to wear the fabric a lot faster in those areas. And so that's what I'm going to do. And these are fabrics from my mom's clothes. I made all these for her. This was a blouse. This was a blouse and a skirt. This was a dress, blouse, the same fabric as the other one. That's a blouse. That was a blouse. And let's see. Every summer, I used to make my mom a new wardrobe. I used to make her a bunch of skirts and blouses and dresses. And she would really, really look forward to that. And, you know, this really makes me happy. I'm thinking about my mom and what she'd look like when she wore this, you know, the clothes. And yeah, it's been emotional. This fabric right here, that's from a blouse, the first blouse I made for myself. And you people from Weslaco, I don't know if the store's still there, but I think it was Fabric Fair. It was in the corner, one of the corners on Texas. And this was from intermediate or elementary. It kind of looks like late 60s. So it might have been intermediate. And this was when I was pregnant with my first. This was from a little smock that I wore in intermediate. I wore it with white pants. And these, look at these. Knit fabrics are here too. Look at that. Knit, it'll never tear. Unless, of course, a little mouse gets to it. Look at this one. So 60s and 70s. This had I made a dress out of that Boy, I really like that dress. And look at this one. Let's see, what else is here? This. Some pretty wild colors here. That, I believe that's from one of my mom's blouses. I did not like to wear knit. I always thought it looked like sponge. And here's this green one. Look at that. Wild. Pretty wild. I am going to replace this one because it's too faded. And my husband noticed something that I had not really noticed, but he did. He noticed. And that's that the... Ow! Just poke myself. The fabrics that I make blocks out of, these right here, he said, I asked him, I said, what do you think? How do you think this looks? And he said, well, it looks lighter on the top. That row looks lighter than the rest of the quilt. You know what? It's true. It is true. But, you know, they're fabrics from her clothing, so it's okay. Doesn't matter. And this was a halter dress that I had. This fabric right here. These from some blouses that I made. These right here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to replace the whole flannel backing. And I'm not going to take it off. I'm just going to try and add a thin layer of batting. And then I'm just going to put a whole new flannel backing on it. And hopefully I'll find something in red with, I don't know, more or less something that'll look like that. Yeah, see, look at this. You know, my boys have used this quilt and everybody loves this quilt because it's so warm. Who knows, maybe it's also because my mom made it. Oops, I don't want to lose my needle. Okay, well, I'm here in my sewing room by myself. It's 12:30 at night and my husband's asleep. I've got my iPad to watch movies or YouTube videos. I've got another pile of clothing and fabric that I have to take apart and cut into blocks. My water, my coffee. So, I got this the other day. Thought it was pretty cute. I've had this for a long, long time. Huh. Cute. We still haven't painted the sheetrock that we replaced with because of the flooding. I got that. I like that. I got that on sale at Joann's. My new calendar for the year. It's got some nice pictures. And I got this because I like the colors. So I'll get ideas for quilts. See? Nice. I like this. That's for April. My birthday month. Well, that's about it. Okay, well, I'll let you know. I'll do another video when I do the other row of blocks. And I'll probably have to go through some more of her clothes, pick something else out, maybe something with a little more color. Okay, well, that's it. Bye.